just going the blooper reel.
Right.
All right, so we're here at the 2017 Snowbird Nationals with Drew Ellis from RCAmerica Xray. And Drew, tell us, we're all on black carpet now. Pretty much the whole country's on black carpet now. What are you seeing from your team guys as far as changes to chassis and whatnot?
It's just more of a direct feel. The carpet definitely makes more traction. We're obviously having, I mean, the biggest thing is we're having to glue tires now. So we used to get away on the gray carpet without having to glue the front tires. Now we're definitely having to glue. I mean, you're not even going to make a lap on the track without glue. And you can tune your car as much as you want. The problem is that you have to detune it so much to run no glue. It slows the car down. So to tune the car the way we want to be aggressive, to be faster on the track, you have to run glue. I think that's the biggest difference. Other than that, I mean, guys are using a little bit heavier dampening, pretty much the same spring. You know, it's really all very similar to what we did. Most guys are running a solid chassis aluminum. We were kind of running flex, and we're still able to run carbon. So I think that the aluminum chassis have really came in for the black carpet, and then the gluing of the tires are the two biggest things that guys are going towards.
Okay. Any difference in driving style as far as how you set the car into the corner, how you come out?
Yeah, I mean, right now, for me, there's more of a feel, right? So you get a better of a feel. It's really not a slide or anything like this. The car's a more direct feel. Definitely more traction through the turn, more forward traction. So it's just really being smooth with it. And you know, I've been happy with it. We've got the black carpet at my home track. And the biggest thing I've seen is, you know, with the fast guys, nothing's really changed. It's more so the guys that you know, aren't as fast, that maybe don't stay in the line as much. They're having a better time because when you get out the line of this black carpet, there's still good traction to where you don't feel a mistake. The gray carpet, you know, you get out of the traction, it takes 2 laps for you to get back. So I've seen a lot of the local guys that, you know, are off pace, you know, running wise with the fast guys, but actually get faster on this black carpet because there's more traction lane to lane instead of just the line.
Good to hear, good to hear. All right. What do you think the hobby needs going forward to grow? Because obviously off-road is pretty stout, but you know, as far as on-road goes, what do you think would be the next?
Yeah, that's the $1 million question, right? I mean, we want people to come to races because we're race companies, we're race teams, and we need people to come out and support races, whether it's a big race, club racing, whatever it is. So it's really figuring out how to get people into that scene. I think a lot of guys that are new to it get intimidated by the big race format, and you know, they just don't ever come. You know, there's no reason to be intimidated. I think the biggest thing for a race experience is to come to a big race and kind of see what the factory guys are doing. You get to talk to them, you get to be on the same track with them. So no matter if you're fast, slow, or whatever the case is, the experience that you'll leave with, I feel that it's a learning experience for all these guys. So I don't want people to feel intimidated that they can't come to a big race and not feel like, well, I'm not fast enough to come down here. It's about getting faster, and big races help you do that. So I mean, that's the thing. I think the manufacturers all the way around the board for on-road need to work together with that, because, you know, if we're not growing the hobby, then we're going to be in trouble in, you know, 5-10 years, to where it's the same people and it's a light turnout. So I've been seeing more new people. This year at Vegas, there was new people here. I've met some first-timer Snowbird guys. So I mean, that's good to see when we see them come out. But yeah, I don't know. I think some of the classes are going in the right direction. I'm all for this 21.5 class for stock now for touring car. I think it's good. Us at Xray, we're trying to not stack that class. We're trying to keep it open for the privateer and you know, for the 50 off guys. That's good. You know, so it gives them, and then it gives them more of more exposure to where, you know, they have this class, and then I think that's a good thing for getting people here, because the cars just keep getting faster and faster.
No doubt.
So it's you know, it's hard for a guy, and we know that club races are doing well around the country. They're getting good turnouts, but at the big races we're seeing a hit or miss. So I think this is the right direction for that, to involve the new guys to come to the big races, slow them down a little bit, and I think that's one of the things. So hopefully, you know, everything gets more together. The motor stuff has been a little crazy. You know, that's one of the things that we've got to do a better job of controlling. And I think the people affiliated with that are moving in that direction to help that process.
Very good. What do you think about some of the more realistic classes and their ability to bring in people off the street, that like USGT, World GTR?
Yeah, I think USGT and World GTR are two great classes. I think that that's important to have at these big races, and it's important to look at the scenes of the club races to what are getting good turnouts. And if we look all over the country, we see USGT, we see F1, we see World GTR, we see those classes big at a club scene, so they need to be brought into the big race environment, and that allows the people to come there. So I'm all for it. I think USGT is a great class. I think World GTR is a great class. The F1 thing seems to be really growing well. So no, I think those are very important classes to get in, and then also, the faster classes too. I think that that's still important, but USGT seems to be a really decent class here with World GTR. So I mean, people need to start taking, and looking at those classes and saying these are things that we need to support.
No doubt. All right, Rodrigo, what are you racing this weekend?
Just TC Superstock and TC Mod. Kind of taking it easy. Got a
That's
lot of
taking
other
it
stuff
easy.
going on, right? So trying to be here more supportive for our team. We've got a pretty good team here with Jan and Alex coming over from Europe, and Eric Anderson, Robbie Dodge, Craig Xavier, Luke Pittman, Chris Adams, Lemieux. So there's a wide team here. So I'm trying to, a lot of talent, and then there's a lot of just making sure everybody has what they need, and making sure everybody's achieving their goal. I'm kind of trying to take the role of that, of trying to help guys in that. I've kind of backed away a little bit from racing with this year with the team manager duties, to where a little bit of pressure has been taken off of me on the track, and then it's kind of more of the behind the scenes thing now that goes on. So it's a little different role for me, super competitive, so kind of have to, it's a little tough, but I'm still able to race, but I am focused on my responsibility as being the team manager and helping out them as much as I can.
Well, good luck with that, and good luck with racing.
Hey, thank you, Sharpie. Thanks for the interview. Awesome,
No problem.
Man.
Take care.
You too. Cool, brother.